Hi guys, Kat here. So today we're going to be doing another product review, and this time it's another Pinkiou product. This is their Nano Nebulizer. If you want to know more about this product, stay tuned. Nano Nebulizer, that sounds pretty fancy, right? Well, this particular unit is super sleek. I mean, it is really pretty. It's got a beautiful design and it's got a removable cap, and I thought it would travel so well. I mean, really, it's got a nice design, don't you think? It's pretty sleek. Anyway, it's $49.99 on Amazon. That's where you can buy it. And Pinkiou has a couple of different things that they have within their line. I just tested their AirBrush makeup unit. This is their Nano Nebulizer. This one is used, or actually it says on Amazon, you can use this for airbrush makeup. You can use it for primer, toners, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, that would be kind of nice. Something I can use for airbrush primers and toners, right? But, and I don't know, just because the way it was packaged, I thought this would be great to travel with. So it really piqued my interest. But when I got this, and then after talking with Pinkiou back and forth, I've actually decided that this particular unit is great for primers and toners, anything clear liquids, but I don't think I want to actually use this for airbrush makeup. Just with my background in airbrushing, and I don't know, just there's reasons. I'm going to go into why I have those reasons, but there's reasons. But for toners, primers, absolutely, 100% great. But let's go down into the details a little bit more. So let's go ahead and look at the main body of this unit. So you've got your main body, and then you've got the cap that you can actually remove. And then when you're looking at it right here, you've got your tank, which is here at the top. You've got your main body. This is actually going to be your shower nozzle. This is actually going to be your operating indicator. And then here in the back of the unit, you're going to have a USB. That's how you're going to be able to charge it. And then this little teeny button here is how you turn the unit on and off. So when you charge this particular unit, you'll just charge it here again, like I said, at the USB. It takes about 2 hours to charge, but the one thing that I've already noticed about this unit is I charged it at the beginning of the week. I'm still using it. I haven't had to recharge it. I use it twice a day. I've been using it in the morning and at night, and I haven't had any issues, and I haven't had to recharge it. I don't know exactly at this point how long it will actually last, but for right now, it's lasting a pretty long time. This little button, as I said, is the way that you turn it on. So I'm going to hold it here just a second so you can see. If you hold it, can you see that little blue light blinking? When you hold it for a count of 3, that actually turns the unit on, and this is the lever here up at the top that you're going to press to turn it on. So that's the way that you turn on the actual unit, and that's when it will actually start to spray. It's going to kind of do it here at the side so you can see the blink, and it's going to blink 3 times red, and that means the unit is off and it no longer will engage. So as we talk about this particular unit, you have this piece right here, and if you look, there's 2 buttons here to the side. You're going to press those in, and that unit will actually come off. And then any of the liquids that you're going to be putting in here, you can just actually put right in here at the top. They give you this glass bottle here that you can put your liquids in and use that eyedropper to actually put it right there inside the hole. Or like me, if you're using something like this, this is my toner. This is actually Gerara. I just kind of take it, and I don't know if I can do it at an angle where you can see, but because that hole is pretty small, I can actually just put a couple of drops right in there and then close it up. And by the way, you don't have to detach this if you don't want to, but I just put this back on. And of course, if I turn it back on, 3 blue blinks, then it's going to start to spray. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, but think of this. This is an atomizer. So when I spray this, it's spraying at a very, very, very fine, can you see right there that liquid in my hand? But it's spraying it at a very fine rate. So you can see a little bit of the sheen on my hand, right? That was a little bit closer. You can see that. Makes it great for skin absorption. Can you see the sheen? And so think about this. When you're using this, you're not getting any of the cross-contamination because you're not touching the actual liquid to the skin. So you're using this to actually put it on there for faster skin absorption. So because this product actually uses the latest liquid atomizer technology, and you think about this, there's no cross-contaminations, it's really going to be good for toners, any kind of primers. So if you think about that, I've got a primer right here. This is an Urban Decay Primer Quick Fix. And again, my toner. These are the two things I've been using, right? So I've been using the Urban Decay Quick Fix, and then I've been using the Gerard Toner. So anything like this is going to work really well right inside this particular unit. So when you think about it, it actually transforms the liquid into microparticles. Again, an atomizer. So this right here, I've been using every day, twice a day. Battery hasn't gone dead. Again, to turn it off, you're just going to hit it 3 times. It's going to blink red, and then it's going to be off. You're not going to be able to engage it. And I have pretty much used it exactly that way. Maybe that's why my battery life has lasted so long, but I haven't had any issues. But because of the design, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to use it for airbrush makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one more time. And then I want to talk about airbrush makeup. When you're talking about fine liquids such as a toner or primer, it's pretty easy. I don't think you're going to have any issues with clogging or anything in that nature. When you're working with airbrush makeup, it really depends on how thin the makeup is that you're using. And then I started thinking about how hard it would be to actually clean this, or what if that nozzle got clogged? How hard would that be? So to clean this unit, you can actually put, water inside here, and then you can drain it out. You can leave this open to completely dry, and then it's ready to go. Snap it back, put it back on the unit. Shouldn't be any problems. But again, it's just one of those things that should be pretty easy, right? But with airbrush makeup, for a lot of us, sometimes we will struggle with the airbrush clogging in our airbrush guns. With an airbrush gun, it's relatively easy to get it unclogged. But when you're working with something that is so compact like this, I don't think it would be easy at all to clean. As a matter of fact, I think it would be a little bit cumbersome, and I worry about that. That's one of the reasons why I personally wouldn't use it for airbrush makeup. But for toners, yes. For any kind of primers, absolutely. I would use it all day long. And this is actually called a YJ009. So it's a nano nebulizer. It gives you the product operation instruction and kind of walks you through everything that you need to know. The product configuration, basically what I talked about here with the tank, right? The structure, what everything is. And again, I walked you through that troubleshooting should that actually get clogged for any reason. So it goes into that, and or if it's leaking, maybe you don't have this lid shut, but it walks you through all of the product operation procedures, which is fairly easy. And of course, it tells you all the do's and don'ts, all the things that you really know you shouldn't be doing, but sometimes people do, and I don't know why. But it comes with this particular unit. Now the USB, it doesn't come with a wall socket, but it does come with a USB. Any wall socket would work with your USB to actually charge this unit. You shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. So in my opinion, if you're using it for any of the clear liquids that I talked about, for skin, for total skin absorption, if you will, as an atomizer, and if you're using it for those purposes, I think this unit works very, very well, and I like it. Again, I've been using it all week. I've been using it twice, a day, so basically morning and night. I haven't had any issues with the product, and it has stayed charged. Now, I'm going to try to go for a second week and see if I have to charge it. If I don't, then that's awesome. That means that I'm getting even better use than what I really anticipated getting, in the first place. Now, I haven't run this to where I've left the light on, the whole time. So, you know how sometimes you'll get busy? You'll turn a unit on, and then you'll use it, and then you forget. You just forget to turn it off. You start to use it, and then you forget, and you just plug it, set it down, walk away. Well, I haven't actually done that, so I've been very cognizant, if you will, of making sure that I cut it off. So each time I've made sure that I've cut it off, and maybe that's why it's lasting so long. But in essence, it's just worked pretty well for all intents and purposes. So I do like this particular unit for those reasons. Airbrush makeup, not so much. Not my recommendation anyway. If you want to try it, by all means, feel free to. But for me, I think I'm going to use it for the toners and also too for the primers. So that pretty much wraps it up for the Nano Nebulizer. I hope that you found this review helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up because that helps me out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want to get notification on when I'm uploading any new videos, no matter what it might be, because you do know that I have a little bit of interest in a couple of different things, then just hit that little notification bell and you will know when I upload a video. But as always, guys, thanks for watching.